guys. Well, everyone here, you guys are true patriots. I love you so much. We have lots of great speakers coming up. We got Lauren Southern. We got Brittany Pettibone. We got Faith Goldie. We got Irma Hinojosa. We got Latinos for Trump. We have a ton of people. So stick around and thank you guys. My name is Baked Alaska. I love you so much. Have a great day.
All right, let's give it up for Baked Alaska, guys. We've got Ingrid Mueller. Ingrid Mueller, she came all the way up here from Southern California. Ingrid, please step up and say what.
Hi, I'm a Latina for Trump. We came all the way from Los Angeles to support President Trump and for free speech. I voted for President Trump because he's for law and order. He wants things to be right. We can't have illegal aliens coming into our country. My mom is from Mexico, came here legally, had to wait 4 years. My dad from Germany had to wait several years as well. My mom completely supports President Trump. I'm originally from San Diego, and the wall has to go up. We cannot have any more illegal aliens. They're all over Los Angeles. They're taking American jobs, and they have fake papers. They have jobs. They come in there with fake social security numbers, and that's wrong, and employers do not check them out. They take American jobs, and enough is enough. So President Trump is completely for that, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he gets all 11 million illegal aliens to go back to their country, wait in line like everybody else. Like there's people waiting 5-10 years to come to the United States, paying thousands of dollars to come to America, and then people come in from the southern border, and people say, oh, well, the poor people, you know, Mexico is having a bad time. Well, Mexico should get their act together. They should go and stand in front of the parliament and demand that corruption stops in Mexico and in Central America and in South America. So people know darn well, the hot left knows, the Democrat liberals know darn well that people have to come here legally. President Trump, he's just following the law. He's not making anything new. It's been implemented, he's just following it. And I'm very proud Latina for Trump. God bless everybody.
All right, thank you, Ingrid Mueller. Great job, guys. She made a very important point. We cannot be the safety control valve for Mexico. Mexico needs a revolution. That government needs to be overthrown. It is a corrupt government run by cartels. And the reason why that they're able to get away with what they get away with is they export their poor here. And those are the people that should be rising up in the streets against the corrupt government and the cartels that control it. Guys, I want you to give it up for Lauren Southern.
It's so great to be back here. Good job, everyone, winning the last Battle of Berkeley. Everyone give a loud cheer for everyone who was there, all the patriots who won. It's amazing to be back here as a Canadian again. It's interesting we've got a bunch of Canadians here helping your butts out. Faith Goldie, myself, Gavin McInnes, because we know how crappy it is not having our free speech. So we're here to make sure you guys don't lose it. You have your God-given rights here. But I really wanted to talk about yesterday. One of your local reporters was talking to me, and I did a news segment there at 11 p.m. And they asked me, Lauren, what is the point of this? Neither side is ever going to give up. They're going to keep showing up, keep yelling slurs at each other. They're going to keep throwing punches, and this is just going to be happening over and over and over again until someone gets tired. Right now it's looking like Antifa's a little tired, and we're winning, I will say. But she's probably right. This nonsense in Berkeley is going to keep happening. They are going to keep coming here and trying to shut down your free speech and shut down right-wingers' free speech, everyone's free speech. Even, hell, classical liberals are getting shut down these days. But I will say, it may seem redundant with us showing up, but if I don't show up here, I'll tell Antifa right now, another patriot will show up in my place, and if not them, another patriot. You can already see how big this crowd is. We aren't going to be the ones getting tired. You can already see it is going to be Antifa that are the ones that will get tired first. Because they may be able to stop us from speaking on their campus. They may be able to throw punches, to spray some pepper spray, to throw bricks at us, but they can't stop an idea. They can't stop the history of this nation and the history of this nation to protect free speech and defend their God-given rights. And we'll keep showing up every single damn time. I don't think you guys care. You'll keep showing up every single time to defend free speech, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to get tired of this. We'll keep showing up. And no matter how many times the media tries to shame us, how many times they try to blame us, how many times they try to say we're provoking people into attacking us, as ridiculous as it is, we'll keep coming back. And I can assure you that not only will we keep winning the battles in Berkeley, but we will win the war for Berkeley. War. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Lauren Southern. Great speech. You know, guys, it is important that we don't just have these rallies where it's safe. That we don't just have these rallies in our conservative cities or the cities that aren't run by corrupt mayors, by corrupt neo-Marxist mayors. We need to have these rallies in neo-Marxist strongholds like Berkeley and support, because this, you know, obviously there are a lot of liberals here, but there are also conservatives, and they want to wear a MAGA hat. They want to have an American flag sticker on the back of their car without their tires being slashed, or without people flipping them off. And we need to come to these cities, in other cities like this across the world and across our nation. We need to support our right-wing brethren in these cities. This is where the battle's at. And this is where we will continue to hold our rallies in cities like Berkeley. Guys, thank you very much. I want you to give it up for Faith Goldie.
What is up, Berkeley? You know, Lauren's one of my best friends, and I like to chirp her sometimes, and I always tell her that she's a poor man's Ann Coulter. I didn't think that I was going to have to take yaff cucking in order to prove my point, girl. Well, what do you know? When Antifa doesn't show up, we're really peaceful. All right, so third battle was won by the Patriots. Fourth battle, I mean, the enemy didn't even show up. The next battle, as far as I'm concerned, is labeling Antifa a terrorist group. They have planned acid attacks. They use illegal explosives. They cover their face illegally. They have encouraged people to assassinate Donald Trump supporters. They use violence. This is not the fringe. It is part of the very core of their movement to use violence for political ends. That, according to your Patriot Act, is the very definition of domestic terrorism. And it's time we hold the FBI and Donald J. Trump to hold them to that account. I love seeing the cops out here today. I love it when right laws are rightfully enforced. I'd like to see the laws enforced, label these guys domestic terrorists, and if the police don't come out, well then we're going to be forced to unmask them and show them for the basement dwellers that they are. Deus Vult, my friends. Thanks, guys.
Guys, I want you to welcome Mike Tokes. Everybody give it up for Mike Tokes!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming. We are setting the standard right now. What's happening, we're at a pivotal point in history where we can dramatically alter the course of history. We hit a home run with Trump, and people like to ask me, they say, well, why are you setting up these events in Hollywood, and why are you doing all these marches and stuff like that? The fact of the matter is the battle will never be won. And the mainstream media has orchestrated these kind of false narratives, and they're inciting violence with Antifa, and they're almost in collusion. If you see what's happening in society, you need to understand that we're out here, we're taking a stand, we're making a change for the betterment of society. And what's happening with the mainstream media is that they're subliminally shaping public opinion. They're giving the illusion that everyone dislikes Trump. They're giving the illusion that everyone dislikes Trump. And then the brainwashed people, the people that don't have the critical thinking ability, you know, they're the ones that aren't supporting this kind of movement. So what we need to do is we need to continue to organize, and we need to continue to battle this kind of stuff and ensure that our constitutional right to free speech is being protected. It's a very sad day in America, but we have to come out in tactical gear. We need to do all this kind of stuff because Antifa, the terrorist organization, is the one that's orchestrating this kind of stuff. If you see at the last rally, they're throwing M80s, they're throwing all this kind kind of things, and that's not patriotic. We are all here, we are all supporting President Trump, and we're supporting free speech, and we're the ones that are on the front lines defending these rights, and that's what we have to constantly do and make sure that we're planning these rallies, we're organizing at that grassroots level, and we're staying in touch with all the other MAGA patriots across the nation. I would like to see a day where we all do not have to worry about terrorist organizations like Antifa and these leftist, hateful liberals that are coming and disrupting and inciting violence, and then you have the mainstream media coming to interview us and constantly pushing that narrative, and it just goes to show you how peaceful MAGA supporters and patriots truly are. So it's incredible. Please give a round of applause for all of you people, because without you, it wouldn't be possible.